I am alive. I gotta fiddle around with something because, oops, I have an idea. Hold on, let me get some of this junk out of the way. So I have an idea of how I can have it full screen while also being able to look at the chat. There's no music right now because I'm not clicked on it, but there is music going. So hold on. Let me get the link so that way I can promote myself and then I will test out my little idea. Which means there's not going to be music for a hot minute. Because I'm not clicked on it, but there is music, the moment of truth. So let me get the link. So copy paste. Copy paste. Copy paste. Copy paste. And then let my mom know that I'm streaming. So that way she can support me, because I know she would feel bad if she didn't make it. So, I'm gonna walk through the plan. Ah! Oh, it's just you, my love. Oh no! The portrait! No! I love you. Looks like everything's still together. I love you.
Me too. Maybe having the stairs.
Yeah, we should probably find
a whole bunch now. And it did chip.
Oh no. Oh.
So.
I'm sorry. Because I was the one who put them there.
Are you apologizing? It's your shit.
Because I put it there.
And that broke off.
Oh no.
Don't think that's important, but whatever. I got it. Cool.
Okay. I just feel bad because I did put it there. I love you. Yeah. But I could have been a little smarter with where I put it.
Well, shush. Also, of course,
you
the laundry didn't dry it all the way.
Oh.
Of course.
I love you. Sorry. So, the process, the theory, so I'm gonna do the not the minimize, but it's like it's called restore down when I hover over it. So then I'm gonna have it like so. And then I'm going to click back into the game, then try full screen. It worked! Fuck. Because I need to see the OBS stuff, and I wouldn't be able to, unless I bring OBS up there, and then I brought up the game. Fuck, I wouldn't be able to see it. God damn it. Because I feel like I'm closer. I feel like I'm closer to what I'm trying to get. Hold on. Let me try this, where I have the chat log on the opposite side of where I usually have it, and according to the OBS statistics. Like how loud everything is, all that stuff. So let me try it on the other side. And bring up the game. Yes! I can still see chat! And I can still see everything that's, like, relatively important. Let's go! I'm so smart. It still looks ugly as sin, but it's much better. So I can see chat. I'm a genius. This'll work for now. This will work for now. I do have a new game up and ready. There was no like extra like cutscene as far as I know until we just hit play. Let's see. More Midnight Mysteries. Oh. What? No! I don't want this! Go away! Fuck. OBS. What if I had it skew like that? And then do it like so. It looks better. So what if I drag it here so I have it on my other monitor and it looks like it would line up with OBS, and then I bring up the game. Okay. This is the best I can actually get it, because it looks relatively nice. And I can still see chat. I am ecstatic with how smart I feel. Achievements room. Ooh, we could get achievements here? Complete the Alice's Adventures in Wonderland Easter egg scene. Ooh. Collect all the ravens in story mode. Unlock unlimited hidden object mode. Complete the Wonderful Wizard of Oz Easter egg scene. Complete each hidden object scene in story mode without using the lantern. Oh boy. Thick skull. Earned by something. Workers' comp. Earned by something. H.O.G. Baron. Find every object in all unlimited hidden object mode scenes. Complete story mode. Collect every clover in story mode. So this is what I was talking about. We're now, finding clovers in each scene is now important. It's just like a little collectible thing. I don't really think it really does much. I could be wrong on that. Complete story mode without using any hints. Find every silver dollar in the silver dollar hunt. Find all the puzzles in story mode. Complete story mode with no black cat appearances. Complete a hidden object scene in less than a minute. So that's what we're trying to go for. We're trying to do all of that as much as we can. 0 of 50 clovers collected and complete story mode for these two. I want to look at these. What's the panic room? I'm gonna leave that for a second. Character sketches before and after. I feel like this would be a lot more impactful after we complete the game, so we're gonna leave that and we're just gonna get right into it. I do have coffee that I'm still trying to drink, so I will do my best. I will start drinking that while I hit play. I have finished my coffee, so I can be as noisy as I wish. Also, for people who don't know, I see one clover. Who are you? Nathaniel Hawthorne. Anyway, he's gonna wait for me until I click on him. For people who don't know, I have posted a little voting poll for the games that I will be playing for Wednesday and Friday. So that is up there, and the ones with the highest scores, not scores, but like the highest amount of votes will win. Finally, I found you. In life, I was the writer, Nathaniel Hawthorne. My ability to speak is limited. Okay. The puzzle of my death torments me. You are gifted with a connection to the spirit world. Will you take my case? No. It happened to me again. I seem to be building a rep in the spirit world. This time it is the ghost of Nathaniel Hawthorne. One of my favorite authors, tormented and suffering, just came to me asking for help. Who am I to turn this man down? I'm taking this case. So this is sort of what I was talking about in the previous game, where like there's usually like a journal that will like tell you like more in depth or like recap stuff that you've seen, maybe explain some things that immediately make sense. 0% complete. So we will know like how far we're in the game, which I personally like. So that way I can gauge like if it's like a good stopping point or not. If we're even going to stop. I wonder if the clock hands will move like in progression, like with like how far we're through. Like if we're like 50%, then like it'll be like around here. Oh wait, this hand's moving. Oh, that's cool. I didn't notice that until I was like talking about it. That's awesome. Sorry, I'm getting carried away with like design shit. I'm a sucker for shit like that. Thank you for taking my case. I need the feel of a pen in my hand. When your when your cursor changes to this, it indicates an area of interest. An area of interest means you can click to interact with this specific part of the background. Empty pen. And then I could... Oh. Suppose I should pick up that. Oh, we get to combine shit. That's right. Some tools in the inventory need to be combined. That's something that I noticed in like a lot of games like this, where some of them are able to combine stuff and some aren't. So that's another thing. Also, a rule of these games that I forgot to mention, if there's any display of romance or children, you immediately have to say that it's gross and disgusting and you pretend to gag. Those are the rules. I don't know what else to tell you. Some tools need to be combined. Take the empty pen and the ink. Press the plus. Now we have a full ink pen. And... ooh, the gears. When you see this cursor, an inventory tool is needed. You may have it already. And then the sparkles mean that you've done something right. Oh, he writes the list of objects that we need to find. That's clever. Searching through your surroundings often produces valuable information when your eyes are working with your intellect. Oh, that's actually like a really good explanation. So like finding all these objects are essentially like giving your eyes like a bit of a workout. So that way finding like an object that you need will be a lot easier. That's just an interesting way to explain it. I don't ever think that, like, any other game like this has, like, a proper explanation as to why you have to do that. That's cool. And he's gone. Bye. Clover. Clovers, like this one, are good fortune symbols. Find 50 of them scattered throughout the world and unlock a special unlimited hidden objects play mode. Raven. Ravens provide hints for finding a specific hidden object or in using an inventory item. Make sure to collect any you see. Click an object name in a list. The lantern gives a glimpse of what it looks like. Oh, when your cursor changes to an eyeball, it indicates an area of interest. An area of interest means you can click to interact with a specific part of the background. The black cat. Oh, I never realized that, like, it had, like, a scar going over its eye. Oh. Like, I think I commented that, like, when we played the other game, but, like, seeing it, like, up close, I didn't realize that there was a scar going over the eye. Oh. Oh, that makes me sad. I'm trying not to cry. I'm sorry. Eyeball? This is my lucky star silver coin. I'll leave it here for now so I don't lose it. That's gonna be fucking important. Let's see. Headphones, Head and Shoulders. I'm assuming that's a bust. Best seller. Contact lens case. Wait, contact lens case? Does that mean that our character, like, is supposed to wear glasses? That's a cool little detail. Learning more about the person we are. Snow globe. Lead pencils. Coaster. Hollingworth Inn since 1670. A newspaper. Forgotten Case Writer is back with a Midnight Mysteries bestseller. Defrosts a 160-year-old mystery behind the death of Edgar Allan Poe. So yeah, that's basically how you know that this is the second game without there being a number in the title. Also, if you were to look at it at the games in the Steam website, you can like see the year of like when it was posted, and then like it's the time that this game was put up on Steam like would indicate that this is the second game. So I know I'm doing this in order because I'm smart. North America. Oh, there's a fingerprint. Give me the fingerprint. Give me the fingerprint. Ooh, you can see the bestseller from here. That's gonna be fucking ginormous if you can read it from here. The Edgar Allan Poe Conspiracy. That's our book! And headphones. Presidential seal. On our diploma? Seal of the President of the United States. Click real and fictional ghosts to communicate with them. Highlight what you want to say from the dialogue list. Ooh! Also, I want to see the journal. I think he was checking my ability to observe my surroundings to find nuggets of information that others may have overlooked. Hawthorne is trying to tell me something that took place in New England. Snowy woods, Hollingworth Inn. What is this place? And how does a president or a presidency fit in? I wish ghosts would just come out with it. Talk to me. Your observation skills are impressive. Environment is a great storyteller when you are tuned to listening. Yeah, I saw that with my contact lens. Why are you chained? How long can you stay? Why are you here? Why are you chained? The chains of injustice bind me to the earth. Injustice done by me and injustice to me. Why are you here? Oh, there was an extra dialogue. Take my hand. Fine. Find my grave. I don't have any answers so far. I'll follow Hawthorne where he leads me. In a blink of an eye, he transported me to a strange place. First thing I saw was a cemetery and a scary Puritan statue. He looms over the village as a watchful guardian. Somehow, this place is filling me with dread, a feeling that I am the one being watched. There are gates to the village at the far left. They look closed from here, but I need to make sure. One heck of a storm is brewing, so it'll be better to go to the village and find shelter. Don't want to face Mother Nature's wrath in the middle of a cemetery. The distant hill to the right drew my attention. I can't quite make it out, but it looks like gallows. What do they do there? Hang witches? I need to go there. Maybe I'll find what Hawthorne asked. He said, find my grave. That means I better look around the cemetery first. 1% complete. Oh, it did! It did move! I'm so smart! Maps? Oh! This is so cool! We're little artists! I fucking love this. God. The memories are all just like washing over me, like when I would play these games like over and over again. Oh. Oh, this is great. Doing this was like the best decision. Look for all arrows in a scene. There are locations for investigation and travel. I know! I'm talking about how much I enjoy the game. Shut up. Is there a clover? I want to like see if I can find all the clovers. I don't think so. Dear departed brother Dave, he chased a witch into a cave. Oh, this whole thing where like they do rhyming stuff and they're like really silly. Here lies Santiago, all dressed up and no place to go. Oh no! I wasn't prepared. I wasn't ready. Clover, Raven. So as far as I understand, like the rule for every scene is 1 Raven and 1 Clover. Until it's proven otherwise. Oh, it's immediately being proven otherwise because there was a 2nd Clover. Does that mean that there's like 2 of each? Is there another Raven? Or is it 1 Raven per scene and 2 Clovers per scene? That's what it seems to look like so far. Also, for anyone who is joining at this point, I did fix the setup of everything so I can have a full screen and still be able to view chat. So if anyone wants to go ahead and talk in the chat, then you can, and I'll be able to see it now. I just had to rearrange some stuff before, like, clicking on the game so that way it's, like, preparing for the weird way out of my setup. Anyway, anchor. I had to be careful with that because I didn't want to count it as a misclick. Powder horn. Powder horn? Toasting tool, so a toaster. Bouquet, branding iron, earmuff, lance, broom, helmet. Well, there's the helmet. Bow ammunition, so an arrow. sign, and a crate lid. There's a sign. Salem, City of Peace. I don't know about that. You may have to, change that sign to the City of Death. Crate lid. Maine, York. So, York City in the state of Maine. Got it. I assumed, that's where the crate originally came from, or like it's going to there. Because if I remember correctly, Salem is in Pennsylvania, right? Hold on, I actually gotta look that up now because I don't want to spread wrong information and look stupid. But I could have sworn that Salem was like in Pennsylvania. Where is Salem? Massachusetts. Isn't Massachusetts close to Pennsylvania? Hold on. Ugh, my nose. Ah. Okay, Massachusetts is close to Pennsylvania, so I have a rough excuse. I was close. I was just also very far away from being correct. I don't know why I thought it was from Pennsylvania. What am I on about? What could I have possibly mixed up Salem for to think it was in Pennsylvania? Am I just that bad at geography? Because I am. I do suck at geography, but I thought that I didn't suck that bad. Anyway. Powderhorn. Would that be this? No. That's, fuck, what was that called? What is it? The cornucopia? Could've sworn that's it. Yeah, the fuck is a powderhorn? Toasting tool. Where is a toaster? If I were a toaster, where would I be? I'll get back to the toaster. A bouquet. Well, there's the bouquet. Branding iron. Branding iron. I know what one, like, vaguely looks like, but, like... Earmuff, a lance. There's a lance, I think. That's not a brand. This is a brand. A broom. Could have sworn I saw a broom. Where was the broom? Earmuff, broom, powder horn, toasting tool. Would toasting tool just be like a candle? Cause like you could just like hold a bread over it? Cause like how did people like make toast before toasters were made? Did they even think about toast? Like, who thought of the idea of, like, hey, I want to cook this bread? Like, how was toast invented? If you really think about it. Like, was it tossed in the oven at first? before the toaster was created. Because I know ovens were, like, made before toasters, I'm sure. So, like, was it an accident? That's a lot of thing that, like, I don't think people really think about, like, when it comes to, like, how things were invented. Because, like, what was the thought process behind it? Like, what course of events led to this idea? Because, like, I personally think that the, like, phones, like the more modern day phone, where it's, like how you have the flashlight, the calculator, the everything on it, the apps, whatever. I purely think that, like, the modern day phone was made out of spite because a teacher told them, like, oh, you're not always going to have a calculator in your pocket, so you gotta learn math. So, like, that person's like, oh yeah, what if I do make a calculator that you can carry around in your pocket, and I'm going to give it other features as well, so that way it's even more important for one to have it, like being able to call whenever you have an emergency. And have a flashlight on it too. Yeah. So yeah, that's sort of like my personal take. I would probably have to research it. But for now, while I am ignorant, I will choose to believe that the modern day phone is made out of pure spite. Anyway, I need to stop getting distracted. I have things to find. Powder horn, toasting tool, earmuff, and broom. Earmuff. So that's not what this is, but it's like the only remotely fluffy looking thing I can find. Powder horn? Oh, I found it. Toasting tool, earmuff, and broom. Cause, like, I could have sworn I saw a broom earlier. Like, what is this? Nothing I'm looking for, apparently. Broom. Cause that's not a broom, is it? No. Toasting tool. Toasting tool. Toasting tool. Oh! Oh, the broom! I don't know why I thought that I saw a broom earlier when I clearly didn't. Well, if that's the case, then, like, maybe the other stuff I'm looking for is hidden? I wish there was, like, an indicator to, like, show that it's hidden, because that's another thing that, like, some games do. Where they, like, highlight, like, certain words with a different color. So that way you know, like, if something's hidden or not. And I had no idea that the broom was hidden, to the point where I hallucinated a broom somewhere. Fuck. There's also, like, times where, like, to find, like, hidden objects like that, like, you grab, like, an item in this scene to, like, interact with something else, so that way you can do a thing. So I need to find a toasting tool and an earmuff. Yeah. Oh, you gotta go to work? Oh. Oh no. Oh. Where the fuck is it? Toasting tool and an earmuff. Is this an earmuff? Apparent fur muff. Why did I say it was an earmuff? It's a fur muff. God damn it. No, it isn't. You come over here and tell me this is an earmuff. It's not. You would actually have to see it. I thought sable was found in further north. Cause, like, a fur muff is, like, the thing that, like, I think people, like, put their hands in to, like, hold, like, in front of them.
No, this is
You're a goober.
Yeah, same thing. It looks like an earmuff to me.
No, it doesn't.
It looks like an
How huge do your ears have to be?
about the size of mine.
Stop it.
What?
Your ears are not big. My ears are bigger than yours.
Do we have to compare ear sizes?
Yes.
No.
I will make this an ear measuring contest if you don't knock it off with that.
I'm sorry about that one. Oh wait, I have to go. Looks like I'm right.
You're a goober. Also, do you know if there would be a toasting tool in this scene? Because it's not the candle.
No. Is it a log?
Log?
No. I have no idea.
Damn. Okay. I love you. Don't die or do crimes. I'm gonna miss you.
At least I won't be on that.
I know. Love you too. Small. Yeah, where the hell would a toasting tool be? Because it wouldn't be the rake-looking thing. Because I was thinking like maybe a fire poker. Because I know that like that's like a thing. Because like some people like you can like use like a stick to like fire poke like a fire or something, so that way like you can like cook something over it. I'm not seeing a fire poker. That goal ready?
Yep.
Did you forget something?
No.
Like, is it this? No. No, it can't.
4 things.
Oh god. You usually only forget one. Did I really throw you off that rhythm by asking you what the toasting tool would be? Oh.
Most of the stuff I just.
Hmm.
I think I've taken out. So.
I love you.
Try not to stab my shit.
Hmm. Toasting tool. Toasting tool. I don't want to like click on it because I want to be able to like get through this without using the lantern, but I'm genuinely stuck. No, because I get an achievement if I don't use it.
Oh, look for like a stick or a pipe or something.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, let me.
Love you too. Don't die or do crimes. I'm gonna. No! Toasting tool. Toasting tool. Oh, like, is it like a glass? Like, you toast? Oh. I'm stupid. Wire. Bolt culture. Bolt. I almost said wire. Bolt does not look like wire. Gave my forehead a little smack for that. Is there any other graves I can eyeball at? I know Brother Dave. I know Santiago. Raven. Clover. Oh. I've seen this verse somewhere before. Blessed be the man, and cursed be he spars. The fuck? Cursed be the man. And cursed be he spares these. That makes... Oh. Blessed be the man that spares these stones, and cursed be he that moves my bones. Okay. Sure. How are the doors open if it's locked? You mean the bird can go through there, but I can't? What kind of bullshit is this? So I gotta get out of there and figure out the code for that. What did I pick up? I'll take this. It has value with the other half. Shovel blade. Let me guess, it's gonna take me forever to find the handle. Oh. Oh. Well, lovely. Thank you. The path to that hill is closed. I may have to find a different way if I ever need to get there. February 29th, 1692. Blessed be the man that spares these stones, and cursed be he that moves my bones. Oh, I was supposed to find that first before I went to the door. Got it. This grave is fresh. At least I know where I am. When I am. Sorry. Whenever the journal sparkles, it is a signal that new information has been entered. The journal can be opened at any time to check goals and other information. Nice. I've not been able to locate Hawthorne's grave, but I found some interesting headstones. Well, it's a cemetery. The one near the bridge is fresh, and it has a leap year date on it. February 29th, 1692. Did they actually, figure out that the year 1692 had an actual leap year? Because if they did, that would actually be really cool. Well, at least I know when I am. But I need to get into the village and find out more about where I am. Do I have to just put these in numerical order? Oh wait. $16.92, because they're numbers. 1692. Because that was the year where that quote was from on the grave. I want to check my journal first before I go in. I looked around the area and saw some interesting things. I found a cratelet that says York, Maine. What's the connection between this place and Maine? Maybe I should ask myself how Hawthorne is connected to Maine. Are we in Maine? The bolt cutters I found in the cemetery were not as helpful as I hoped. I did manage to break the lock, but it revealed a more substantial coded lock. How can I open the gates? I need to find the necessary combination, and I've already figured it out. The gates are open, and here I am now, standing at the village entrance. The date that I found on the gravestone worked as the code for the lock. That was tricky. No, it wasn't. Don't give me that. Nobody gives me a warm welcoming at the gates. That's okay. I can live with that. Good for you. As far as I can see, the village looks deserted. I hope I'm wrong. I need to find somebody who can help me find the grave of Hawthorne. The two buildings in front of me are magnificently constructed in an early settler design. The lights are on. Where I come from, that's an invite to drop in on the neighbors. Where do you come from, then? Because I've never heard of that. That just usually means it's someone's home and awake. That creepy statue at the cemetery really bothers me. I need to find out who this guy is. Well, let's... Oh, okay. Hello. Help me. The answer you seek lies within these walls. Well, I want to go back. Well, oh, that's him telling me, don't leave, you're needed here. Is there a raven or clover in this scene? It doesn't look like it. So, let me look over here first. Clover? Raven? Oh. Hi. English. Guess no one's home. They are home! I saw the silhouette in that window. You can't fool me. Ooh, raven. Is there a clover? Ooh, yes, there is. Those are tiny. Anyway. Cheese mold. Yeah, that seems to be the pattern. 1 raven and 2 clovers per scene like this. Cheese mold, canoe, oyster shells, duck call, wheelbarrow, a musket, a bridle, flower filter, potpourri sachet, forget-me-not, up the creek, and future plants. What? There's a duck call, right? I guess there's nothing there of note, even though I could open it. A woman's touch. Who made this blend and why? The little canoe. Seeds. Oh, because in the future they become plants. I get it. Let's see. Cheese mold. Because it's like for like a wheel of cheese and like you like pour it there so that it can sit there. Oyster shells. Oyster shells? Where would that be? I'll save that for later. Duck call. This is in the shape of a duck. This would be a duck call, right? Or is this? Fine craftsmanship. The owner is a master of imitating the sounds of nature. I mean, sure, whatever you say. A wheelbarrow. Not immediately seeing one, so I'll look for it later. Musket. That's a type of gun. Gotta look for a gun. Where's the gun? There it is. This musket is French. Bridle, so like... that would be this. I know it's a horse thing. Well, it seems I've been proven wrong. Forget-me-not. It's a flower. Where would I find a flower? So, like, the forget-me-nots are, like, blue, from what I remember. I'm not seeing any blue. And then up the creek. They must have traded for this. Sure. Okay. Whatever you say. Bridle? Aha! Flower filter. That would be this. So I need to find oyster shares? Jesus. Oyster shells, a wheelbarrow, and a forget-me-not. Wheelbarrow. wheelbarrow. Because I know what a wheelbarrow looks like. Oh, are the oyster shells like up here? No. Weird. Oyster shells, a wheelbarrow, and forget-me-not. I'm not seeing any flowers. York, Maine is written on the barrels. Because I don't want to summon the black cat, but like... I'm not... Oh wait, is that the real barrel? It is. Okay, so I need to find 2 more things that are really hard for me to look for. Lovely. I know you're calling at me, shut up. Oyster shells and forget-me-not. Let's see. Forget-me-nots and oyster shells. Forget-me-nots and oyster shells. Where the hell are either of those? Because I thought that this was an oyster shell up here, but it's not doing that. I thought this might be like a thing where like they're all like in a net, but that's not it. Are they the drawing of forget-me-nots and eggshells? Is it the symbolism of an oyster shell and a forget-me-not? Wait a minute. The spelling of that is wrong. Because forget-me-not, from what I remember, should just be N-O-T. But it's spelled like knot, like a rope. Gotcha. So that's why I couldn't find flowers. Oyster shells. Still can't find those. Cause like... where would those be? Oyster shells. Cause like I always like bring my eyes back up here for where they would be. I know you're calling at me. Oyster shells. Hold on. Going to look across like so to see if maybe eventually I will find it. Nope. I don't think there's like any like interactive thing either, so this is the best I got. I know it is an oyster shell, but it's the closest thing I could find aside from this. I know it isn't that. I've clicked that multiple times. It still isn't that. That's an apple. That's corn. I don't know what this is. But it's not an oyster shell. I think I may have to use the lantern. I don't want to use it this early either. But, like, I want to progress. I want to move on. Unless I can, like, find them in this, like, last split second. Are you an oyster? Are you an oyster? Cause I'm vaguely seeing things that would kind of be oysters. But that's not... Oh! I thought that was a snail! I thought it was a snail, so like I just kept overlooking that. I didn't think those were oyster shells. Sneaking oysters to eat in the shed? Was someone hoping for an aphrodisiac? Shovel handle. You found the shovel handle. So we can combine those to get a shovel so we can maybe grave dig later. Because that's what I'm thinking. Wait, was there a clover I missed over here? Because I don't want to miss any clovers or ravens. Because that will make me sad. So let's go up here. Ooh. The founder of Salem. This is the guy who would know everyone. Roger Conant. Born 1592, died in 1679. Founder of Salem in 1626. Salem Village Courthouse. Jonathan Corwin is the sheriff. Oh, wait. Clover. Is there a raven? Doesn't look like it. So let me go up to the door. Oh, the wolf turned into a man. Why? I guess I'm not being let in. The fog is too dense right now. Maybe it'll clear up later. Oh, now I can leave. Raven? Is there a clover? Doesn't really look like it. Mr. Conant, I presume. Oh, there's the clover. So then I could put it here. Uh-oh. Oh. At your service, stranger. Why did you come to Salem? What was your occupation? Do you know where Nathaniel Hawthorne's grave is located? Why did you come to Salem? I came to start a Puritan settlement away from the strict pilgrims of Plymouth. What was your occupation? At first I managed the fishing trade. Later I was charged with dividing tracts of land and settling land disputes. Do you know where Nathaniel Hawthorne's grave is located? If I had my shovel, I could show you. So that's why we need the shovel. Here you go. How is this your shovel, though? It was broken. I had to make that shit. Into the grave we go. Examine the circumstances of my death. The fuck? Isn't that the tree in our snow globe? With trepidation, I jumped into Hawthorne's grave and made another leap. Now I stand in the woods of an unknown time and place. It's cold here, and I have a most uncomfortable feeling of danger. A campfire draws me to the left hill. Is whoever made the fire still there? A passage on the right leads to some kind of settlement, worth checking. The large tree overlooking the valley is very familiar. I think I saw it somewhere. Yeah, it's from the snow globe. I must examine the circumstances of Hawthorne's death. Ooh, there's like a little blue glow. I'm assuming it would fill all of that when I'm done, because I'm 10% complete. Ooh, maps. That's cool. Grab that. Grab the crow. I do not think there's clover. These woods were shared. A little more highbrow than a delta pen. There's no clover here. There's a cane. Looks crafted by someone in the black arts. Sure. I don't know what that means. Oh. Oh. Thank you, Mr. Spirit Wolf. I needed you here. Thank you for making my life worse. Take it down a notch, Toto. Okay, so 3 footprints, germ-catching fabric. So I would assume that's like a tissue or something, or like a handkerchief. Sugar cubes, fish, 2 handguns, a pan, matches, a skull. There's a skull right there. There's the pan. Oh, I yoinked the pan. This tool, like others you may have, is used much later. Your challenge is to deduce when and where each inventory tool is used. Thank you. Ooh. Crate lid. I already got the coat. A portrait and a notebook. Someone was coughing up blood. That doesn't sound good. Footprint, footprint. And footprint. Feel my finger falling asleep. That doesn't sound good. Handgun. Never cocked and never fired. Trouble either came as a surprise or as an unsuspected friendly face. Or it never happened. Fish. I know there's a fish here. There's clover. There's a raven. Is there another clover? Yes, there is. Doesn't seem to be another raven. Oh, there's the fish. It's fish bones. How in the world did this giant carcass end up here? Especially since it's a swordfish. I saw matches. Ooh, we'll use those later. I need another handgun, a portrait, and a notebook. There's the portrait and notebook. Someone felt threatened. And the notebook. Oh. Crows. Coven. Well, this is what we saw earlier in the 3D animation. Beef jerky. Because that's what I want to find, after seeing that. Give the wolf the jerky? Huh. Walk on forward. Give me the crow. Give me the clover. That wolf it wasn't right. It had a supernatural presence to it. At least it was a jerky fan. No one was in the woods, but I thought I could hear the eerie sounds of Native American drums and even a harpsichord. Even when I went through the passage, I found that I was looking for an inhabited village. I am most excited that the train at the station is a presidential train. Hawthorne was friends with Franklin Pierce and a political appointee. I'm sure that I will find answers on this train. The platform is empty. No sense just waiting around. Hollingworth Inn since 1670. Can I click the bucket? Can I carry the bucket with me for all times? Trying to look around if there's anything of worth. Because that's another rule. You have to explore your surroundings before you talk to anyone. So let's... Unless talking to someone is like your only option. Those are the worst moments. This is a presidential train. It will be leaving soon. Now step away. Thank you, sir. Who are you? Bad hand? You looking over your head, greenhorn. Your accent, you're not from New England, are you? Do the tribes pose a threat against our military? And I saw some Native American artifacts in the woods. Are there any hostilities? Let's start with the first one. And what will that mean? I'll tell you what, nothing. Do the tribes pose a threat against our military? The superstitious always have some kind of great protector. My kind of protector is made of iron and spits hot lead. So a gun. Tell me you're aggressively American without telling me you're aggressively American. Saw some Native American artifacts in the woods. Are there any hostilities? This area was tribal land with hard feelings on both sides. Plymouth and Salem, New Hampshire are sacred tribal sites, and York, Maine was home to a massacre of settlers on a witch's Sabbath. Goodbye. Thank you, sir. Hollingworth. What will it be? I'll take something hot to drink. What's all the commotion? When is this town or anything unusual of Mr. Hawthorne's death? I'll take something hot to drink. What's the commotion? Some writer from Salem was visiting with the president. He got separated in a surprise blizzard and wasn't strong enough to recover. He just passed. What is this town? You're in Plymouth, New Hampshire, home of former President Franklin Pierce. Like the doc said, exposure from the elements. The guy had soft hands. What was Pierce thinking when he brought his feeble friend to this inhospitable part of the country? Goodbye. Off limits. No one's allowed inside with the president. What do you have to prove you're a friend of his? Jesus. Ugh. That sneeze came out of nowhere. Ugh. Stop cawing at me. I'm gonna talk to this man before I look at my journal. Talbot. Talbot? Tabot. Talbot? Talbot. I don't know how to pronounce that. My cursed ailments of old age. The only thing I care to rely on is my cane. Have you seen it? The one that supposedly looks like it was crafted by the Black Arts? Yeah, I got it. Much better. People should be wary of this place. It sure is cold here for this time of year. This snow ain't natural, I tells ya. No one I heard of in this town ever died of winter exposure in May. You must have watched President Pierce grow into a statesman. Way to call him old. Grow into a fool is more like it. But he is our fool. Yet some in power still want to embarrass him for a short-sighted leadership that helped us get to a civil war. I heard a lot of howling out there. It's those woods. I always keep silver on me to keep the werewolves off. Here's a silver coin to protect you. Oh, that's like the silver coin that I have back at home in the office. Can I take this as my proof to be let in? This humorless guard does not let me into the back room, and I need to talk to President Pierce. He knows what happened to Hawthorne. What does the guard need to permit me to pass? Take a train. Ugh, my nose. Silver coin matches, sugar cubes, pan, college pin, and a railroad spike. Totally what I need in trying times. This is a presidential train. It'll be leaving soon, so step away. Is there something I'm missing? That cave is sealed shut. Maybe I'll investigate later when the blizzard subsides. You call this a blizzard? What do I look for now? Because I thought I could, like, pick up this. Getting no blue hands. Do I, like, combine some of these? Do I show the college pin? Oh, I do. I am Franklin Pierce. Thank you for returning my friend's pin. What can I do for you? What happened out there, Mr. President? Excuse my appearance. It has been a very difficult ordeal. I'm sure you have heard of the tragedy that befell my friend when we were in the woods. I have detailed the strange events in my diary. Doesn't your friendship to Hawthorne go back quite a way? Since our college days, 1824 was such a memorable year. Nathaniel, Henry Wadsworth, Longfellow, and I received our Bowdoin pins together. Will you be leaving soon? I will be staying. The train belongs to the Lincoln administration. Secretary Stanton arranged to take Nathaniel's body back to Salem. Strange. I thought that man hated everyone, especially Nathaniel and I. So we're in the 1800s, and Lincoln seems to be president. So that's Abraham's train, from what I gather. Someone lost a button. Hawthorne's wife, Sophia Peabody. Allegiance to the North and the South? Money. You must be the president's assistant. What else do you need to know about this man's death other than he died of exposure and suffered from a degenerative brain ailment? Was there any blood on the body? 3 long gashes on his back, probably caused by a hard fall, maybe from a tree or a rocky ledge, or even onto some sharp ice. Did you examine the blood? There were abnormality high tracings of lead in his system. It may have been enough to have caused his deteriorating mental condition. Anything strange about his wounds? Both legs and one arm broken. He also had a great deal of blood in his throat. Give me that shit. I've always been a good listener. Shut up. I can always use something sharp. But you're not gonna take the saw? That's all you're gonna take from this? There's so much useful shit here. You are close to some important information. Sorry, I forgot his voice. Or I would have not been able to materialize. My energy to appear and help you is depleting rapidly. Then stop showing up! Use it sparingly. Idiot. Send me postcards or something to, like, show me where to go. Stop showing up! Pierce was a military man. Can he be trusted? How did you get your wounds, or were you ever exposed to lead? Pierce was a military man. Can he be trusted? I trust him with my life. He helped me at every important turn in my life. How did you get your wounds? I did not see my attacker. With no warning, I felt a throbbing numbness of an attack. My soul felt as if it were flying above my body. That sounds terrifying. Not to my knowledge, but my ailment began to set in sometime after I published an article at the behest of President Lincoln and Secretary Stanton. So you were assassinated, is what you're telling me. Goodbye. Clover? Is there a raven? Doesn't look like it. Everyone seems to have an opinion about Hawthorne's death. The doctor gives the obvious explanation about exposure. Why not take it at face value? Others raise strange theories about supernatural woods and sacred ground. Yet there was a very unnatural blizzard in May, and the crackpot theories add up to something out of the ordinary about the woods where Hawthorne was mortally injured. Opportunity has just presented itself. Hawthorne's body is going to be carried to the train. The bag is empty and I'm just the one to fill it. What? That stubborn guard is going to give me a ride right to the answers. What? We're pretending to be Hawthorne? He should have done what he was told. Message acknowledged. Let's get out of this town. Hurry up. You don't have to be gentle with a dead, traitorous writer. I'm done with the charade of serving Pierce. Scalpel. Matches? Watch, I'll have completely gone through all my matches somehow, despite having a pile in my hand. Yep. That's another thing with these games. It's another rule you have to keep in mind. Oh, like, there are games where you can use a multiple item at once, but that is extremely rare. That is extremely rare. If you have a collection of matches, understand that you will most likely only use it once, and then you'll just toss away the rest of the matches, even though there will clearly be opportunities where you could have used a match in many other circumstances. Or, like, if you have a hammer or a wrench, expect to only use it once and then immediately discard it. And then come into a scenario where you could have easily needed a hammer or a wrench. I'm totally not bitter, you're bitter. I don't think I need to go rifling through 19th century garments. Oh, I think we should. I think we should. I feel like that would boost our... I hear a telegraph machine. What could that be coming from? Morse code manual. Nathaniel Hawthorne, Franklin Pierce, and Henry W. Longfellow. So these are the friends all together. Got it. Now, I'm trying to look at the cloth next to it. This portrait is dated 1864, so the train belonged to Honest Abe. This is really funny, because, like, there's another Midnight Mystery game that focuses a lot more on Abraham Lincoln. That'll happen, like, a lot later, though, because it's, like, the last game in the series. Lincoln's Secretary of War, Edwin Stanton, was in charge of transporting the Commander-in-Chief. He could have installed the safe and know about anything stored inside. Oh! I knew that there was something with that because there's like a bunch of like scratch marks. This paper has some impressions on it, but I can't read the pattern. Oh, it's the Morse code. There's a gunk on the pan. Can I? No? Oh, this is where we get the code. But I need, like, something to gunk this up, or like a pencil to, like, trace it over. This sheet of paper definitely has some indents on it, but I cannot figure out what kind of writing it is. Looks like Morse code to me. If I could rub it with something, I could make out the symbols. Well, I can probably, like, make out the symbols just fine, so... dot dash dot dash dash dot dash dot dot dot. So that looks like... so... doesn't look like any of them. Well, I'm screwed. Oh, I could use the coal to, like, scrape it over. Clover. Give me the clover. Is there a raven? I know there's just, always going to be, like, more clovers than ravens. Ah, yes. Alert my presence when I've snuck onto the train. Let's go here. Use the coal to trace it over. That's not the indents that were on the paper. Come on. You can't fool me. Now you put it to good use. So, dash, 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 dot, dot. So that's 8. Nothing but dashes is 0. Dot, 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 dot. So that's 8055. How do I... Hello? Oh. Sure. Eight. 0, 5. 5. Haha! May 18th to May 19th, 1864. I feel partially responsible for Nathaniel's death. I was the one that got him involved in politics and drove him away from America. Characters like Edwin Stanton exploited naive souls like Nathaniel Hawthorne. Ooh. I do not fully understand why he agreed to go on the camping trip. He suffered from increasing bouts of dementia, as if someone had conspired to eat away at his dignity and his mind. We climbed without incident, but descent was a supernatural matter. Did I read that right? Yeah, I did. A freakish blizzard struck the sacred lands unlike any felt in May. Darkness separated us. I heard cries that terrified me to the bone. I called for Nathaniel to no avail. There was nothing to do but wait at the campsite as the shrieks continued. At dawn, the blizzard cleared and I found Nathaniel 10 feet from the cave, nearly frozen to death. Snow thrashed around him, but no footprints. I managed to take my unconscious friend down the rest of the hill. Nathaniel died that day at the local inn of what the doctor pronounced exposure compounded by a long, debilitating illness. The doctor was wrong. Nathaniel died of the curse, the dreadful curse that bore down on generations of this family. Who wrote that? Oh, Abraham did? What did you discover? I found out about Hawthorne's death, but it stirred more mystery. Who or what was really behind Nathaniel's death? President Pierce's diary lay out some interesting suspects. Did Lincoln's Secretary of War Stanton have a vendetta? Did sacred ground get violated? The emphatic cry pointed to a curse that spans generations. I know what I must do now. Investigate the evidence of a curse. I'm back. Is anyone around in this forsaken cemetery? President Pierce's diary emphasized the Hawthorne family curse. I need to investigate it further, but where do I begin? The best place to start is at those buildings again. Maybe somebody's around now. Oh! There's women. Abigail. I hear some of our dearest friends and neighbors are soon to come before the judgment of elders for unfit behavior. We must help the innocent. Oh, I didn't hear what she had to say. Back in the village, I won't let the door hit me in the... The door is closed. Shut tight. Looks like I'm here to stay for a while. That's not Abigail, you're Abigail. The judgment issued his first arrest warrant, but no one knows who it is. Find it and warn our neighbor. Sheriff Corwin. I'm the sheriff, and a very busy man this evening. What is it you want? I hear some trouble has been inflicted upon Salem. I am interested in the purchase of land. Who should I see? A man of action like yourself surely has tales to tell that would interest readers. Or, well, let's go with the first one. Some trouble has been inflicted upon Salem. It is evil done by devils disguised as our own. The scourge of witchcraft will find no haven in our village. So happens my partner and I are closing deals on several parcels. We could have persuaded to part with some for a neighborly sum. Man of action like yourself. Follow me. You can wait inside. I have a new lead from Sheriff Corwin in my own mission. Witches were known for their curses, so I'll just follow the trail to see who is being accused of witchcraft. My goal for now is to find the warrant. Oh, he turned into a skeleton. This house has no garden, but these flowers are the same varieties as the bouquet in the cemetery. Oh, the cane! The serpent cane is the same design as the one in New Hampshire. Can I grab it? The demon basement. Locked. I'm kind of glad I can't open that creepy door. I need a key to open this door. The judge would be more clever than hiding one under a doormat. You would think. Clover? Oh. A key! A knob, doorknob, and a key. That's kind of cool. To have that, like, hidden, like, on a clock. And then, like, you could just undo that at any time to, like, be able to tell time again. The ink on the pages feels strange. The writing makes no sense. You skimmed all that? Oh. John Milton, Paradise Lost. William Shakespeare, The Tempest. John Milton, Paradise Lost. Oh. William Shakespeare, Much Ado About Nothing. I guess both of these are the same copy. Christopher Marlowe, The Tragical History of Dr. Faustus. John Bunyan, The Pilgrim's Progress. The judge certainly has an interesting collection of literature. Sir Thomas Malory, Le Morte d'Arthur. Dante Alighieri, The Divine Comedy. These notes are crammed full of unrelated tedium. It doesn't make sense. The ink has a strange sheen to it. Go over here. Gavel handle? Yeah. Code of some kind. Or a calendar. This courthouse may be quiet now, but I have a bad feeling a storm is brewing that makes the one outside look like a spring day. I found a 28-day marked-up calendar in the courtroom. The marks can't be court dates, but I doubt they highlight birthdays of beloved villagers. Maybe the sequence is some kind of code. But the grave outside, like, showed it was a leap year, so why would it be a 28-day calendar? Wouldn't it be a 29-day calendar for February? There's apparently nothing else. Clover? Need to find a book to put in there. The judge was a military man. Just ash in here. No secret compartments in this fireplace. The snow globe tree again. Ooh. Oh, there was a rocker here. Clover. Land survey, Salem Village. This is their survey of land ownership. I recognize areas the judge owns, but what are these other areas? Land owned by partners or land he is interested in acquiring? That's like the similar art. Why can't I copy the rest of the map? I could have easily copied that, like, onto, like, my map. But I guess not. I can only do that if I've explored it. Clover. Is there another one? Yes, there is. I found a lot of clovers. I'm, like, over halfway. Must be doing something right then. A coaster. Lemon wedge. Eve's tempter. So a snake? Because it's like the like Lucifer. Hairstyle maker, a bust, a teacup, a silver coin, pocket watch, wedding band, document, pouch, and spectacles, glasses. So there's a snake, lemon wedge, Someone's either into Tarfru or reagents for decoding messages. Ooh. Well, why can't it be both? Because I'm interested in both. Apparently the judge has no respect for sacred tribal symbols. If the judge wears his wedding ring, then which male in his family is betrothed? He has a top denture on his desk. Spectacles. Bust. Teacup. Surely the judge won't believe in the foresight of tea leaves. Silver coin. I have 2 of those now. Document. Pouch. Ooh, pouch. Herbal remedy by FG Sarah Good? I believe that was her name from like the actual Salem witch trials. I'm surprised that a Puritan judge will be using an unorthodox natural concoction. Interesting. Pocket watch? Ooh. Hairstyle makers, like a brush or like a comb. Like this? No. Like this. Document. In there. Transfer of ownership. No, all men buy those? King something chief of somewhere. Western Island. Western Pacific. I can't read that. Hawthorne English and Roger Conant as the witness. Gavelhead. You. When you have more than 7 items in the inventory, you can click these arrows to scroll the inventory. Thank you. Apparently, the judge wasn't trusting enough to leave the warrant on his desk, so it must be concealed in a secret place. The gavelhead that I found has an eagle symbol on it. Reminds me of that journal lock on the presidential train, and the chest of drawers in the office has the same symbol on it. I need to check this out. So I need to combine. So open these. Oh, wait, what? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That was a wrong turn. I need to try a different route. Wednesday, Tuesday. What? But Tuesday. But the two. What? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I had to go over the extra days in order. Warrant for arrest. Trial of Sarah Good for engaging in witchcraft. I knew it was Sarah Good. Sarah Good. What an ironic name for Salem's first witch. I'm going to help her. Salem, Massachusetts, February 29th, 1692. Whereas Thomas Putnam, yeoman of Salem village in the county of Essex, personally appeared before us and made complaint against Sarah Good, the wife of William Good of Salem village, for suspicion of witchcraft and thereby much injury done to Ills Paris, Abigail Williams, and Anna Putnam, all of Salem village. Contrary to the peace of our Lord and Lady William of Mary King and Queen of England, you are therefore in their majesties' names hereby required to apprehend and bring before us this said Sarah Good, and hereof you are not to fail at your peril. Judge John Hawthorne. Sarah Good is the poor soul of the warrant. What an ironic name for someone about to be accused of witchcraft. Do they really think witches exist? Is there some ulterior motive? I'll let the two young women know what I found. Maybe they'll help me in return. Sheriff Jonathan Corwin. Oh, coins just fell out. I know there's a pattern in those coin piles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Got a bag of coins, but the coins are still there. Oh, what? 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 This is Lincoln's Civil War Oval Office. What does this figure in? How does this figure in? Picture of George Washington. I didn't mean to come here. Can I move here? Oh, what? There was a... Gonna go back and... Can I not go back? Why can I not go back no more? Something about rubbing elbows was all I saw. Is there anything new here? I'm all done in the courthouse for now. Mary. Sarah is innocent. She needs to be warned. We'll take you to her. We ask just the smallest of favors in return. Make us a love potion. Sarah knows how, so I'm told. Why do you need a love potion? That doesn't sound the most ethical of any potion. I'm a little suspicious that these young women are asking for a love potion from Sarah Good instead of just offering help without any strings attached. Who am I to talk? I want to protect Sarah, but partly is to learn more about this rumor of a curse. Looks like my next motive is to get the love potion. Just follow us to Sarah. Construction site is deserted. It can wait a while. And the fog is moving back. I'll check out that part of the village when it clears up. Fog isn't that hard to look through. You just need to look closer than you'd want. Clover. Raven. Raven, Clover. Got a pie of cinnamon and a clover. Corn, clover, raven, pine cone? Pine cone, raven, garlic, garlic, pine cone, garlic, pine cone, wheel, or like a barrel lid, sorry. I feel like that there's more that I need here. So 3 garlic heads, moldy berry, apparently, is what they're supposed to be. They looked more like pine cones. They've always looked like pine cones to me. Sarah Good, go away! I do not let strangers in my home. I'm here to help Sarah. Some friends are worried about you. Are you okay? Some men are coming with a warrant. Those who aid you request a love potion. Will you help me make something that's suitable? I'm here to help. Are you okay? I have more friends that live in these woods that live in the village. Some men are coming with a warrant. They torment my daughter. I will protect her in this life or in the next. Those who aid you request a love potion. Yes, but bring in my cauldron. There are watchful eyes that see what they want to see. Gingerbread. Bottle. I gotta put that cauldron in it, dog. Chicken feet, rosebuds, salamander, the garlic I got, cinnamon, worms, and the moldy berries I got. Okay, so maybe this one room shack in the woods could belong to a witch. She seems basically friendly, though understandably suspicious. I'll have a look around for the love potion recipe. That fire feels good. I can finally warm myself. Sarah. Related pairs. Find related pairs. Rosebud and a rosebud. I got that. Spider and web. Cork and bottle. Salt and pepper. That would have been pepper and then salt. I mixed that up, but it gets the point across. Cheese and a mouse. Sugar. Foot and a foot. Nut and a nutcracker? Or maybe like another nut? Put that, I'll put a pin on that. Candle holder and a candle. Half of a scissor, half of a scissor. There's the nutcracker. Mortal and pestle. Fish and hook. Bird and cage. Potion book. You found the potion book. Why would you whip it out? Crow's feet are the chicken feet things I said. I was right with the rosebuds. 3 garlic hands, handful of cinnamon sticks, moldy berries. Then what we need left is a red salamander and 4 earthworms. Add coal to heat the fire, bring the water to a boil, put the completed potion in a heart-shaped bottle. Why is that important? For everyone else to, like, know that it's a love potion so it doesn't get, like, mixed up with anything else. I want to give sugar to the horse. What is happening up there? Are they building something? I think they're building something. Sorry about that noise, chat. I know it's getting picked up on the microphone. I can see it. Anyway, I found the worms and salamander I need. So we can go in and make it. So, crow's feet, rosebuds, salamander, garlic heads, cinnamon, earthworms, and the moldy berries. And then put it... Oh. Oh, whoops. Cinnamon. Worms. Garlic. Roses. Salamander. Moldy berries. And crow's feet. Then put it in a bottle and market it. Great, now I need to fill in the love potion. Blah, 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 blah. I gotta get out of here. I want to read my journal first, so just wait a second. I have everything I need to make the potion. The recipe says put all ingredients in the boiling water. That sounds easy. I just need to boil some water in the cauldron and throw the stuff in. Witchcraft isn't as hard as I guessed. Oh god. What do you want with me? I've done nothing wrong. You made a love potion. I would say that that's ethically kind of wrong. This wood is thick. I'll take some along. There's the warrant that we saw. Yeah, now we can clearly see that it's Judge John Hawthorne and Sheriff Jonathan Corwin. Judge me not, I am innocent. The horse betrayed us! We gave it sugar cubes and now it's taking the person we're trying to prove innocent. We gotta become Sarah Goodman's attorney or something. One thing left to do, follow the cart. Sarah, if the trial takes place, an innocent person will go to jail or the gallows. At least I managed to prepare the love potion and give it to the young women. We could use some alien allies in court. I'll follow the cart and see where she's taken. If it's straight to trial, look out. There's the horse. Oh god. So many people. Sarah Good, you are charged with the punishable crime of witchcraft. What say you? I am no more a witch than you are a wizard. Let your accuser come forward. Huh? She is a witch. A potion was made to force me to desire one I do not love and to sway some unsuspecting man into desiring me. You literally asked for the potion, bitch. What say you about your mother, Dorothy? My mother's friends from the woods wear feathers. They gather things from the ground and mix them to make pretty colors. These proceedings are a lie. You are tormenting our citizens of good standing and owners of property. Steal your tongue unless we find some witchcraft in your past. Abigail, tell them the truth. These proceedings are over. Sarah Good, you are found guilty of witchcraft and shall suffer the penalty of death within a fortnight. Witch! Oh god! I am no witch, and you will all burn in hell. If you take away my life, you and your heirs will have blood to drink. Is she cursing them to be vampires? Some child would be lonely without this. Follow me. A relative of mine who used to work in the customs house wrote a book about the building that will be constructed here. Find the book. Fooled and betrayed. At least Mary is still on my side, though I need to dust off my first rule, trust no one. Mary gave me a clear purpose, find the book in the customs house. If I can find the building, I'm good to go. I need to hurry. Sarah's in trouble. Clover? Clover and a raven, please? Doesn't look like it. I still need to use the book Mary spoke about here. Corn. gingerbread, slipper. I'm assuming the slipper is how I like unlock the Wizard of Oz Easter egg. Clover. What the fuck is happening up there? Raven. Found a clover here. I have 31 out of 50 clovers and I have 18 hints. We're doing good. There seems to be nothing I can do here. Clover. There's no raven. So I'll look in here. Locked! I have to get in. Someone around here might know who would have the key. I have found the customs house and it's locked tight. Maybe someone at the dungeon next door can shed some light on who can open the door or where it can find the key. I was in the dungeon! I looked at the dungeon first! Oh. I guess I just needed to fucking wait. Clover. Bread. A pole arm? Yeah, a pole axe, the fuck? Oh. Okay. I think that guy is in here for something other than a witchcraft charge, and I'm sure he's sorry. I liked their music. What? Oh, the birds? Go away! I do not trust you. I am tired and very hungry. Here's some bread. Please, don't waste a precious amount with me. Precious moment with me, not amount. What am I talking about? Only you have a chance to undo my impending doom. Is there anyone in the village you trust? Philip has always looked in on me. He lent me some of his prized possessions. Please return his china. I swear that I will reunite you with your daughter. Help me quickly. The land grabbers mean to accuse her of being a witch. Who locks up the customs house? English is the main stockholder of the customs house, at least for the moment. Goodbye. Philip English. I remember his house. It's on the right from the village entrance. So that's the guy who controls the customs business. If he really is English, he can speak in a common language. And I'm sure I will be able to persuade him to give me the key. I wish I could also get the key to the dungeon cell and let Sarah free. Poor woman. Nasty judge. Go back further. You must be here to see my father, Philip. Please come in. What do you have for me? There's nothing sweeter to me than the trust of an old friend. Sugar roll? Because that's like former China. My collection is complete again, unfortunately at the expense of the helpful woman who borrowed it. You must have seen quite a bit of action during the French-Indian Wars. Take care with your words. Many were lost in massacres construed to have overtones of witchcraft. You must be on high standing with everyone in the village. I am a businessman. It is good business to be entwined with everyone who has power, whether or not that power is obvious to those currently in power. And what is it I can do to convince you further of my loyalty as a friend? Advice and information are most valuable commodities. I would simply fancy a bag of coins procured from my dear partner George Hathorne. Well, I have those. Take him. I found a bottle. From the looks of his trinkets, this guy made his fortune from the sea. These ships are owned by this man. His wealth must tax the jealousy emotion of Salem's finest. Bracelet, horse, pearl, which is familiar. So a cat, wand, rabbit, perfume bottle, Halloween vegetable. First of all, from what I remember, pumpkin's a fruit. Engagement ring, artichoke, butterfly. So artichoke, rabbit, cat, pumpkin, tree, ring. Someone's getting married. Horse. Sounds oddly quiet. Is that just me? Hold on, let me increase some of that so that way, like, it isn't so quiet. Shut up. There we go. That sounds a lot better. Butterfly. Let's see. Perfume bottle, a wand. There's a tree. So I need a perfume bottle, a wand, and a pearl. There's the pearl. Wand and perfume bottle. There's one. Oh, what the fuck? God, like, my ears don't decide whether they want to, like, hear every single little thing under the sun, or if I just hear, like, nothing at all. What's this all about? With the wand? Methinks witchcraft. Also, I think this is where the sugar bowl is supposed to go. But I gave it to him. Perfume bottle. Where would that be? Oh, right here. A ship. Here. We found the ship. Put the ship in the bottle. Rabbit and shoe. What? But that's clearly... Oh, Alice in Wonderland and then Dorothy. I combined the wrong things. Whoops. This house is an interesting place. The guy is definitely connected with C, and the money has been good to him. There was no luck finding the key to the customs house in the living room, and Philip won't let me into his private room. He says there is nothing sweeter to him than the trust of an old friend. Another riddle from a ghost with attitude. What does he want from me? Sweet honey sugar? The china set in the curio cabinet is missing a place, and I think I saw something similar in Sarah's house. Well, I'm clearly doing things out of order. I guess I'm just that much of a big brain. Because I keep doing things out of order. Oh, put the bottle on this. Key. Excellent, the key to the customs house. And there's a paper. Last will and testament. I, Philip English, known as Philip Leangelos, do hereby bequeath to my wife, Mary Hollingworth English, and beloved daughter, Mary English Jr., all my holdings in Salem and Boston. This includes my home and well, tree merchantship, God, my reading capabilities have gone down the drain. 3 merchant ships, holdings in the Salem Customs House and Wharf, stock in Hawthorne, Corin, and Putnam assets, stocks in the Boston businesses of John Alden Jr. and Governor Sir William Phipps. In the event of my untimely death, all furs and other goods traded with the Wabanaki Confederacy to be returned in exchange for permanent squatting rights for my daughter and family in the lands of the North and East. English. Unbelievable! Philip English is actually French, not a popular thing for a wealth merchant making money off the English during the time of the French-Indian War. The plot thickens. The judge and Philip were partners, but now they were in conflict over Philip's land and holdings. For that matter, many villagers with land, large or small, appear to be in some level of conflict with the judge. I got the key. Onward to the custom house to get this adventure going. Is there anything else? This collection doesn't seem indigenous to Salem. English must be very familiar with territories in the north. At this time of the French and Indian War, owning a French uniform would be a nasty secret for a merchant. There doesn't seem to be anything else, so I will leave. Nothing here. I'm so glad you discovered my father's key. Now you can get the book from the customs house. Open. Oh, Christ. Like so. There we go. Get the star. Leave. Oh, enter. Oh god, what's happening now? A poltergeist throwing a temperature tantrum. I may join in. I may join it. Oh. These mirror shards are pretty dangerous to leave lying around. Pick up the glass. Poltergeists are usually children. There must be something to settle down this child. Are poltergeists usually children? This looks promising, but it would not make sense for it to lead to the back room. These windows are beautiful. RGB, just like my TV. Something won't let me in there. Of course, that just invites me to find an ulterior route. Oh, give her the doll? A poltergeist greeted me inside the customs house. It looked like a little bit like Sarah. Oh, it looked a little bit like Sarah's daughter, Dorothy. She's sad but playful. She gives the appearance of a scary presence, but the result is I feel manipulated in a helpful way. In return for the doll left in the courtroom, a stack of chairs guides me to the attic. Grab. Oof. I'm starting to get really hungry. Probably should have eaten before my stream. Shirt, wedding bells, a dagger, a stirrup, a notebook, a belt, a doily, a mirror, spoons, masthead, knitting needles, and forks. What? Oh, spoons and forks. Oh, let's see. Shirt. Wedding bells. I honestly don't know what wedding bells look like. Would it be just like normal bells? Yeah. Dagger, stirrup, notebook. There's a notebook. Belt. There's a belt. Doily, mirror, masthead, and knitting needles. Knitting needles would be somewhat obvious to find. There's a dagger. Shut up. There's knitting needles. Masthead and a stirrup. I don't know what a stirrup is. Masthead. I honestly don't know what those are. Oh, the masthead's like the woman that tends to be like at the very front of the ship. Got it. What's a stirrup? I'm actually gonna look that up. Because I honestly don't know what it is. Let me look it up. Stirrup. Stirrups are paired, suspended frames attached to a saddle that support a rider's feet. Oh. Okay. So I know what to look for. If I can find it. Let's see. Stirrup. Stirrup. Where would that be? Because I know, like, the vague shape I'm looking for now. Now that I know what it is. Oh, is it this? Yeah! Door handle. Door handle. Nope. Oh, door handle. Clover. Looks like some families are either storing their possessions or they were reposed for taxes or some other calamity. Green. Nice view of the ocean, but a better look at that storm becoming more menacing. Oh, child. Gross. The poltergeist is playing with me again. I can't go through the warehouse and I'm out of dolls. Don't have time to play, so I need to get things settled once and for all. Maybe I can corner her and find out where the book is hidden. The poltergeist is shying away from the moonlight going through the broken window. I can use that to my advantage. With the proper use of mirrors, I can direct the light to where I need to go. Time to try it. So ghosts are now weak to moonlight? But we've seen ghosts, like... Well, maybe it's because she's a poltergeist, and, like, poltergeists have different rules? The poltergeist is a different color from the light beam. Poltergeist is different than the beam. Yeah, I know. Shut up. Then this, you. I know it's a different color. Clover. Property of John Alden Jr., Boston. Talk to the child. I've been very lonely. Dorothy, do you know where the book of Mary wanted me to find? It is hidden. You have to seek. I have seen some evil-looking spirits on doors in the village. Who are they? The protector is a friend of my mother. Are you a friend of my mother? I promise with all my heart to reunite you with your mother. Door handle? Slide the red book out of the house. House of the Seven Gables. Oh, I can't, like, move this to the side. Gross. Super difficult. Oh, it was written by Nathaniel Hawthorne. Bingo! I've got the book. Now to take it back to the construction site. Oh, now the door is open. This looks promising, but it won't lead me to the back room. Blah, blah, blah. I gotta go to the construction site. Put the book on the construction site. Ow, it's so bright. Oh, that's... Oh. Okay. The parallels between story and real life are beginning to make sense. I'm going inside. Phoebe Pinchian. You've constructed the House of the Seven Gables. Workers' comp. Cool. Scent shop. Piano key. Hepzibah. I cannot leave this dreary house. The Colonel watches my every move. Please get me these things. Mushroom posies, a white rose, corn, and a gingerbread man. Why do you need this? Flowers, broom, mushroom, Tom barrel lid. Somebody has an interesting hobby. I might be able to use this. Not now, though, I don't think. I can't get to the Philip English's house from here. These families must not have been friends. I mean, I can if I just jumped the fence. This part of the house is off limits to strangers. This part is blah, 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 blah. Flowers, gingerbread, corn. What else do I need? A white rose. Do I have a white rose? I do not. Where the fuck do I find a white rose? Oh. I missed it. Take it. Stay a while. Keep me company. Why can't you leave the house? Because it's part of the plot, bitch. This is the Colonel's house, and he holds his family to it. The house is part of the Pinchian family. When was the house built? It was built in 1692 when the Colonel decided he wanted Matthew Mule's property. Mule was accused of being a witch, and the Colonel took the land. There are rumors that the Pinchian family has great wealth. Our inheritance is tied to the Colonel's lands he owns in the northeast. He helps us find the deed and its silver riches. You may go upstairs now. Goodbye. I managed to thaw Hepzibah enough to give me a new purpose: find the land deed. The judge's office in Philip English's house featured conflicting documents about land ownership. What about that sacred land in Plymouth and references to the French and Indian Wars? How could any of that come into play? Land is money and power, so I wonder what underlying motives there may be in this mystery. Upstairs. Raven. Is there a clover? None that I can see. Is there anything with the drawers? There are two rooms that go. There's clover, raven, piano key. There's the basket she had. Again, what? Why did she need the stuff that I got her? This house feels like death. Even this harpsichord looks like a coffin. Something is missing to get this harpsichord in full working repair. I'll search every nook, cranny, and stick of furniture in this house until I find it. Well, it's missing a few keys, and it's missing some notes. Ooh! She looks a lot like Phoebe, but this portrait is a painting done many years ago. It must be Alice Pinchian, the light of the house several generations past. So, Alice in Wonderland. So, she needs the rabbit. What? But it's... I need a key. Closet key. Open it. Gimme. Raven, Clover, and Clover. Necklace, candlestick, copper coins, 6 quilt squares, a noose, a doll, leaves, a tooth, potpourri sachet, a ball of yarn, a bed warmer, and a diary key. Coins, tooth, the noose. Let's see. Satchel, squares, square. I need one more square. Square. A doll, leaf, ball of yarn. Ball of yarn. Bed warmer. Like a blanket? There's a diary key. Candlestick, necklace. Is this a necklace? No, it's not a necklace, apparently. I'm looking for a different necklace, obviously. Apparently. Necklace? Candlestick and a bed warmer. Candlestick and bed warmer. Candlestick and bed warmer. There's the candlestick. Bed warmer? Bed warmer. What would bed warmer be? Pajamas? The hell is a bed warmer? Hold on. I'm gonna look up what a bed warmer is. Bed warmer. Bed warmers, including electric heated mattress pads or water heated pads, provide consistent warmth to improve sleep comfort, soothe muscles, and allow lower thermostat settings. That helps me plenty. Thank you. Because, like, I don't want to alert the cat. Oof. What is that? Oh, that's the bed warmer. The fuck? Piano key. Give me the key. There's like nothing else in this house. The slipper? Nope. The other room. It's too dark in here. There must be a way to bring some light into this gloomy room. I have nothing of which to light, except for the lantern that I have in my back pocket. Dice. Raven. The Colonel liked to test himself with games. Piano. Hang it in the... Nope. Oh. Get out! I am Colonel Pinchin, and you must be a descendant of the witch Matthew Mule. Who's Matthew Mule? He is the cowardly witch that cursed my family to die with blood in their throat. His daughter married my son and infected our bloodline forever. Were you an officer in the French Indian Wars? Yes! It was there that I acquired a treaty to own land once thought to be sacred to Salem, Plymouth, and New York. I see you like to manipulate game pieces. My favorite game piece is the horse because it moves in the shape of a scaffold. Thanks, Colonel. I needed to know what your favorite piece was, because that was why I was pointing it out. Talking with Colonel Pinchin certainly put a spectral spin on things. Hawthorne's The House of the Seven Gables novel weaves the same tale in real life. Matthew Mule cursed the Colonel as Sarah Good cursed Judge Hathorne. In other ways, Philip English and Mule are the same person. Witchcraft is looking more like a front for more nefarious deeds, land deeds to be exact. Yet I'm still unsettled how the actions the curses are proving to impact their intended targets. Sarah accused the cursed judge. Mule? I don't know how to pronounce that. Maul accused the cursed Pincians. Goodbye. Oh. Domino. Is there a clover? Doesn't look like it. I know this from playing Sudoku. No number can repeat in any row, column, or square. I don't have everything I need. I'll come back to this later on. Just trying to check this room again before I move. Let's continue looking around. I do not have all the keys I need. I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not yet. You're going to keep me company. I won't let you leave until we get our rightful inheritance. Find the Colonel's hidden document. Well, fuck you. Doesn't work here yet. Oh. The water is dead still, yet I feel it hiding some secrets. Ooh. The painting of the moon in the background's really pretty. A picture of some kind is missing here, but it's not the one I have. There has to be, like, something I'm missing here. Right? Can I not take this lantern and, like, bring it where I need? What about this candlestick? Oh, what? These are the belongings of my beloved Holgrave. The spitting image of Holgrave. If Holgrave is the member of the Mall family, he cannot be trusted. His family is bent on destroying the Pincians. I'll hang on to this picture of Maul's family. How convenient that Holgrave, a descendant of Maul, plans to marry Phoebe, a descendant of Colonel Pinchin. Talk about being in a position to make sure a curse comes to pass. Oh wait. 65% complete. Nice. Ooh, the other part of the... Okay, I think I have everything. Go in here. Whoops. I should combine. The notes. You've created the music sheet. The instrument is in need of repair. I'm aware. Oh god. I have to do this individually. Because I know what kind of puzzle this is. I just need to do it correctly. Oops. I didn't mean to switch those. I meant to switch these two. There we go. The Colonel took this land. Thank you, Alice. Then hang it there. Treaty. Wabanaki Confederacy of Tribes in the colonies of King William Commander, John Hawthorne presiding. My money keeps me warm at night. That's sad. Anyway, Sudoku. What do you mean I don't have everything here? 1, 2. Oh yeah, I actually don't have everything I need. Well, balls. Get me out of here. What? But I was trying to get the pine cone. Get the sheriff to Gallows Hill. Thank you, Alice. This ghost with the saddest demeanor led me into the most valuable clues. A treaty with the Confederacy of Native American Tribes and a map of Plymouth, New Hampshire. It looks like the Colonel had a double cross in the works. The Colonel, or should I say the Judge, is still in the game. I don't know what he's up to, but I need to get the sheriff to Gallows Hill. Young Goodman Brown, another book by Nathaniel. Doesn't look to be any clovers or ravens. Oh! Stars. You do not belong here. Only a witch may pass. It's Philip English's daughter, Mary, and Hawthorne's son. I take this woman as my wife. The fires of this witching place reveal the truth. What is this ceremony? It is a marriage of the cursed, a union of one who represents Mole with one who represents Pincian. I have heard your harpsichord music. What does it mean? A Pincian or representative of the Pincian lineage will die by the curse. How did you die? I was the victim of the curse, a kiss upon the Mall bride, and I died with blood in my throat. Goodbye? Okay. Is there, like, anything else? No? Okay. Let me read my journal. I have all kinds of bad vibes about this place. Creepy, dangerous, foreboding, but reminds me of a short story of Nathaniel Hawthorne and young Goodman Brown. One thing's for sure, those witches aren't here for barbecue. I'll find out what's going on. This is one bridal bouquet I'm not going to catch. This cycle foretells that tragedy will come from the marriage of Philip English's daughter and Judge Hawthorne's son. The curse fulfilled itself against Alice. In death, Alice found a way to help. Her music is an early warning system. I found some interesting silver I'll hang on to for a while. Following the path guarded by ghosts might lead to more valuables. This witch robe might do the trick to get me past. 75%. Okay, is there a clover? Doesn't look like it. Raven. Is there a clover? No. Sheriff Corrin's tomb. I have to get him to Gallows Hill. Let me just awaken him from death. Oh. There's soot on these bolts. I have an idea where I might find the tool to open these. Do we? Do we have an idea for the tool that we can get? So we're back here. Can we grab more from here? No. Can we grab more from here? Hold on. Eeh, my nose. Yeah, I know. Oh. Transfer of ownership. Offer to buy land. I'm buying you out. I know your secret, Philip Leangeli. No. Yeah, I know about this. Don't give me the exciting music for something I've already seen. Shut tight. That's still full. I don't have everything I need. Well, you can... Thankfully, the cell is unused. Looks like nothing out of the ordinary. No, I'm locked. The Wilna craftsmanship is much more expensive than Sarah could afford. What could she be storing, and for whom? I don't have an item. Who do I give the treaty to? Is there anywhere where I can go that I am needed? Pole axe? No. Pan? No. I don't have a clue of what tool I need. I don't know what you're talking about. Do I show her the treaty? What more do I need? Did I miss something? don't want to take a hint. I've come so far without needing one. I don't have everything I'll need. What do I do? Because I still feel like I need to, like... Oh, clover. What do I use to... What do I use? What do I need any of this crap? Oh, wait. Maybe the pocket watch and the rabbit? You've created the rabbit hole. And then Alice, then the rabbit hole? You now have the Alice's Adventures in Wonderland Easter egg. Wait, what? Not now! Ah! What? What? Caterpillar, tray, book, apple, cake, milk bottle, 6 doorknobs, a taste strainer, a chess pawn, the dormouse, the Cheshire cat, and the brush. Well, caterpillar, dormouse, Cheshire cat. I wasn't expecting this so soon. I thought it would just be like a thing I could access later. There's the chess piece. Oh, chess pawn. Specifically. Milk bottle. Doorknob. I am thrown for a loop. Doorknob. Cake. Oh, she shrunk. For why? Like, I know why, because I clicked the cake, but like, there's apple. Tray, book. Thought there might have been like a shadow there that was important. God, let me look a little closer. Tea strainer, chess pawn, and a brush. Can I open the doors? Tea strainer. Tea strainer. There we go. Chess pawn and a brush is all I need now. Chess pawn. Well, there it is. And a brush. If I were a brush, where would I be? Here? No. I thought it was something over here. A brush. It's not flying up here. A brush. Oh, like a paintbrush? Yeah! A trophy. What a curious collection of doors. Of course, I have nothing to open with. Open all of them. Where's the trophy? You completed the Alice's Adventures in Wonderland Easter egg scene. Down the rabbit hole. Like, this gets me nowhere. All of that was for naught. Maybe a broomstick in the slipper, because the witch in that story used a broomstick? Nope. Never mind. I feel like I need to combine stuff. But, like, what do I combine? Pan and the railroad spike? Pan and the broomstick? Oh. You created an oar. For why? Are we gonna go swim somewhere? Waterproof boards, tar bucket? Nope, okay. Pry it open with the pole. I don't know what I need. There must be something I overlooked. There has to be something I overlooked. I already looked at everything in there. It just came from there. Can't go there. I can't do this because for some reason I don't have everything I need. There has to be something I missed. Blah, 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 I know. Do I use, like, more down there? What do I do? Looks promising, but would not make sense for it to lead to the back room. Oh, Clover. Somehow I missed that. Plymouth, New Hampshire. York, Maine. Oh yeah. Too hot to open. Nothing in this drawer. Nothing in this drawer I can use. But I can use the oven mitt to get that key. Oh. I didn't spend enough time in that scene, I guess, because that key is what I need. Because it has the same shape. Got it. Whoops. I figured it out. I was thrown into the dungeon. Everything I had was taken from me. In return, Sheriff Corwin shall have no proper resting place. They charged Philip English with witchcraft, and he's going down swinging. I'm sure it's visiting hours at that dungeon. Well, now I know where to go, so... Back over here. Free us! It is good to see you again, stranger. Get me out of here and I'll tell you where I hid Cornwood's body. The motor on these stones are crumbling. If I could scrape out the right paths, I'm sure I can break through. With this, because it would be long enough? Aha! Fuck. I suck with these. So, we're gonna be here a while, chat. Okay, so... let's start with blue first. Oh wait, no, this would not be the one. Start with yellow. Go around here. And then... yes. That doesn't do anything in my favor. So let's try the red first. No, that doesn't work at all. Blue? No, that won't work. Let's go straight down. No, because that divides that. Nope. Nope. Go too far. Fuck. What do I do? Because having, like, this makes sense. But then it's like when I get to the red and blue where it doesn't. Because I can't overlap. Otherwise, this would be easy, barely an inconvenience. So that's a thing. Then red can't get over. Then, like, it can't, like... this over here, because then that just completely separates red and blue. Because this feels like something for red. Hold on. I think I might. And then blue. So he thinks I have to bring yellow over first. So I need a way to get blue over. think maybe... Maybe I need to do something with this. Nope. Maybe. What if I did this? Because I feel like I'm on the right track. I just don't really know what to do. Maybe I need to start with blue first. No. How do I do this? Now I'm starting to question how I did with red. Hold on. So maybe that works better? No. Maybe... Because one of them has to be at least semi-straightforward. Because each time I do it, there's like something that like separates one color away from where it's supposed to go. And I don't want to spend too much time on this puzzle, but like I don't want to skip it. It's like I feel like this is the right way. Because I feel like that goes in there. Then maybe we bring blue around into like something like this? Yes. Because then that leaves the connection between the reds open. There we go! I did it! Corwin's bones are lying in my well. Philip English says the body is in his well. I hope it's a wishing well because this sure won't be as easy as it sounds. I doubt the sheriff is just waiting to get fished out. I'll do what I have to do. Return to the House of the Seven Gables and find a way to get down that well. I not go in here? Oh. Key, of course. Clover anywhere? No? There's a clover. There's also a clover here. I need 2 more clovers. I know there's a way out of here. I just need to find it. Clover. Do I have a ladder of some kind? Well, the bricks might have to do something with it, but I don't know what to do with that, so I'm going... Oh. Oh, that's it. Got it. Oh. Interesting. English is a crafty devil. He stole Corin's body for revenge and hid it as well. It's time to retrieve the body and complete the Colonel's task. Go to the well. Oh. Oh, now we can do this. This seems more. I was gonna say, what was that last one for then? Ladder. Whoops. Oh, I was supposed to take the corpse first. Thick skull. You found Corwin. I know I saw some waterproof boards somewhere. In my back pocket. And then we made the ore. I think there wasn't any clovers here. English was true to his word. The body was in his well. I also found an underground stream flowing out. It either branches out to the ocean or towards the cemetery where the stream went under that decimated bridge. I'd gladly take those odds. It may be a bit ghoulish, but I might be able to make a boat out of his coffin. I need to know what's on the other side of the bridge. Ooh! Sorry. Blessed to be the man Corin. April 12th, 1696. I'm missing a clover. I don't like that. Because this feels like the end. Put the skeleton in the grave. Oh. I thank you, stranger, for burying my son, George, who I made the acting sheriff. Now is the time to carry out the sentence. W. Hawthorne is the one who deserves the mark of the witch. Oh! I have lived with the same since my college years. I am descended from the Judge Hathorne and the lineage formed by the marriage of Mary English and the judge's son. I added the W to my name to distance myself from the sins of my ancestry. I wondered why they were similar. Touch the W that haunts my soul. That is a sentence I never thought I'd hear. Ooh. What? This cave is important. So is that symbol. I have to find a way inside. Getting inside will take some ingenuity. I better scour the entire area for anything I can use. A wheel. I don't think anyone's been through here in a while. Clover? I found the last clover! Beady eyes. You've unlocked unlimited hidden object mode. Nice. You've unlocked unlimited hidden objects mode. Phi Beta Kappa, a fraternity of cave dwellers. Bad Hand. Wasn't the one guy named Bad Hand? Take it. A wooden stake. Like the millstone. It's all coming to a head at the cave in Plymouth Woods. I need to get inside. Improvising something in my inventory will help me break this boulder. So I gotta like combine stuff? The wooden stake and the iron spike? Nope. Okay. I need to scour the whole area, they said. Ooh. Oh, we returned to this. That happens sometimes in some of these games where you return to some scenes. A coaster, 3 surveyor stakes, walnuts, shovel, cider fruit, 2 forks, a dream catcher, a lariat, 2 cups, a pen, a spit, a spite? No, it would be a spit. And always knows north. That'd be a compass. Are you a spit? Nope. There's the coaster. Cider fruit. Does that be an apple? Like apple cider? That's what I'm supposed to get from that, right? Because that makes sense to me. Walnuts. Let's see. Shovel. Where's a shovel? There's a shovel. Oh, there's the apple. That's a big-ass apple. That's another thing that I like to comment on games like these, is that it's an inconsistent sizing. Fork. Dream catcher. There. Another surveyor stake, that would be this one. A lariat, 2 cups. Well, there's a cup, there's a second cup. A pen. And a spit. This would be the spit. Oh, like a spitfire. Got it. A pen. Where would I find a pen? Here? That red pen? Yes. The hell's a lariat? Let me look that up. What is a lariat? I do like the fact that there are moments where like I can look stuff up that I don't understand while I'm streaming, because even though it does eat through time, I do like learning about things, and I feel like that when I'm learning stuff on the stream, that I'm also like teaching other people as well, because maybe I'm not the only one who doesn't know what a lariat is. A lariat, or a lasso, it's a long, light rope with a running noose, typically used by ranchers to catch or tether livestock. So it's just a rope. Could've sworn I saw a rope. There it is. Hand drill. That's right here. Oh, so I gotta like... Hold on. I gotta combine this with the wooden stake. Combine this with the railroad spike. Yes. Spin. Then put the stake in, then hammer it in with the millstone. Go in. I feel a very strong presence in here. What? I am the Thunderbird Protector of the Wabanaki Confederacy of the 5 Tribes. You have something that belongs to me. I do? Coins? The treaty? Are you the one who can restore the peace? Is this land a special place? All this mountainous land of what you call Plymouth and Salem, New Hampshire is sacred to all people. No one can own it. Did you kill Nathaniel Hawthorne? His mind was murdered, and I separated his spirit from his body. What must be done to set things right? I will leave your Salem village when all our silver is returned. Return the silver. Chiefly about war matters by a peaceable man. Atlantic magazine. Ah! Where is that Atlantic Monthly magazine? Okay, there's stuff I gotta read. A part of the mystery is solved. Hawthorne is a descendant of Judge Hathorne, from the marriage of John Hathorne and Mary English. The W he added to his name stood for a sin of his ancestors accusing witches. He wore this burden as Hester Prynne wore the A for adultery in his novel, The Scarlet Letter. This proves Nathaniel Hawthorne was infected by the family curse. If I can break the curse, I can free him. Improvising something in my inventory will help me break this boulder. The culprit behind everything is revealed. It is a legendary Thunderbird, protector of the tribes of the sacred lands throughout this region. It has been present in the village all along. A simple plan of punishing the village by making a curse become real. All I had to do was let the madness of the guilty fuel the hysteria. Nathaniel paid for the indiscretion of a greedy judge and his partners who lusted for land and power, but it was the Thunderbird that tore him up. This unstoppable force won't stop until I make things right. Judge Hathorne broke a treaty and took some very valuable artifacts. Now I must return all the silver to his ancient altar. The last piece of this mystery is solved. What led to Hawthorne's death? It was a fateful indiscretion. Nathaniel had an opportunity to speak out for the Union cause in the Civil War, but chose instead to enrage a very vindictive Secretary of War, Stanton. Stanton hired a bad hand to destroy Hawthorne's mind, then finish him off. The Thunderbird may have broken Hawthorne's body, but it was Stanton who destroyed Hawthorne's spirit. Now I have the most important mission to complete. Collect the stolen silver. No better place than to start than Hathorne's office. Give? Obliged. Now what do you want? Didn't Nathaniel Hawthorne write an article in that magazine? The traitor! He tried to make a fool of President Lincoln in the Union, but he will be the fool who plays in full. I saw some Union officers in chains. They call it a witch hunt? Jesus. They call it a witch hunt, but I will see to it that everyone disloyal to the Union is locked away and stripped of their possessions. President Pierce kept a diary, and no doubt implicated me in some type of conspiracy. I'm a simple man who only serves to protect our sacred interests. President Lincoln. It disappoints me that Hawthorne did not take his assignment seriously. He wrote in a common voice and could have used his talent to speak out against slavery. Make an example of this fool writer. I want him embarrassed before he breathes his last. On the battlefield, men lose their mental faculties by exposure to lead rounds. Your Hawthorne shall be another such casualty of war. Damn. an angel, a wasp, a magnifying glass, a hat, 3 tarot cards, 4 chess pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, rocker blotter, a bell, there's a bell, sealing wax, a crystal bowl, a brush, and a silver spoon. The hell is a rocker blotter? There's a wasp. There's an angel. Sealing wax. Sealing wax. No? What the fuck is this? Oh. Well, no. What? Sealing wax. Hello? I have to open another thing? There's a dead rat. Anyone want a dead rat? Sealing wax. And a brush. Well, there's a makeup brush. Sealing wax. Cause this looks like beeswax. But I clicked it and nothing happened, unless I clicked it wrong. I'm gonna wait a minute because I don't want to summon the black cat when we're like so close to the end. Yeah, we're like 92%. Oh, we have a full map now. We have full maps now. That's awesome. This is wax. What do you want from me? Because that's a rock, right? What do you want from me? What am I looking for? Shut up. Sealing wax. Oh, is it looking for like the wax stamp? No? What do you want from me? I don't understand. So that's a wishbone. Sealing wax. Trying to find wax. That's what I'm looking for. It's wax. I picked all the wax looking stuff and it's not working. I really don't want to have to ask for a hint. Because that is... I don't know what that is. It looks like a normal top. Like a toy top. I don't want to use a hint. I don't want the black hat to show up. That's like a hymn book. That's... What do you want? What do you want from me? Oh, wait. What is this? Oh. Oh, I saved us. Law book. The only book in sight. without using the lantern! Oh wait, that's this is the last hidden object scene, what the fuck? This book on legal ethics looks really worn. I would have thought Hathor never used a book like that. Damn! There must be silver in here, and I'm going to find it. Oh, wait. Book? Go in here. Bingo! Keys. Why did Colonel Puncheon say it was his favorite game piece? The horse, because it moves like the shape of a scaffold. I need to move in L shapes. Whoops. Whoops. Yay! Perfect, I got the ill-gone silver Judge Hathorn hoarded. Looks like I'm going to jail! Sorry, that was the first thing I read. But that's amazing. Oh, I love that. Best game. It took a bit of doing, but I got a satisfying portion of silver from the judge, but where is the rest? I found jailer keys. The judge's map showed he owns the dungeon. The innocent must be free. Looks like I'm going to jail. Oh, what? Fuck. Gotta come back here, I'm sure. But I have no book to put there. Jail. Release the child! Do not free these witches and traitors who show kindness to our enemies. Fuck you. Death. Blood in his throat. Thank you. My mother kept this key in the house. Chest key. Ooh! I heard Alice's music and Stanton met his end with blood in his throat like the rest of the curse victims. This man was not a victim and not of the lineage. He was a duplicate of Hathor, a doppelganger who started his own witch hunt in his own time period. It feels good to free the spirits of those awaiting long imprisonment or death. Dorothy stayed behind. She put her trust in me to save her mother. I'll use this key back at Sarah's house. For the chests, I betcha. Oh wait, what? There's more clovers? What? But for why? These clovers weren't here before. Now I gotta, like, look over, like, everywhere else. Just to be sure. Because now I'm worried I overlooked clovers. Because I don't want to, like, finish this game without finding all of them. Ooh, the other slipper. The last thing. Last domino. But let me... This domino and these chests belong to the game player, Colonel Pinchian. I wonder what else Hathorn's alter ego might be hiding. Getting closer to finishing this case. Time to return to the House of the Seven Gables and deal with Hathorne's alter ego, the game player, Colonel Pinchian. I'll pry the remaining silver out of that dreary house. But first, let's go to the Wizard of Oz, chat. You now have a wonderful Wizard of Oz Easter egg. Time to trip balls. Pitchfork, plow, an oil can, three munchkins, a wheelbarrow, corn, torch, 2 lollipops, a saw, a scythe, 4 monkeys, and a tomato. So, lollipop, monkey, munchkin, monkey. Need corn, tomato, let's see, oil can, munchkin, scythe, there's plow? No. Wheelbarrow. What is this? Nothing. So a saw, a pitchfork. There's a saw. Pitchfork, plow, and a torch. Pitchfork, plow, torch. Pitchfork, plow. There's a pitchfork. There's a torch. Plow? Plow. Oh, I've gone on for so long. So long without a hint. Wow. Hold on. Let me look it up. Because maybe I'm having the wrong idea of what a plow looks like. I know what a plow is. I just need to know what one looks like. Okay. That's the broom, shovel. This is the closest thing to a plow, but that seems more like it's supposed to be a wagon. That's rake, axe. It's nothing. Maybe it is the— oh! I was close. Ruby Slipper Trophy. It's right there. You've completed the wonderful Wizard of Oz Easter egg scene. No place like home. Oh, I wasn't able to complete a scene, under a minute. Oh well. Now I can go in here and do some Sudoku. So let's see. 3 and 2. So this can go here. If I put like that, well, no, because it already has a 3. No. No. Oh, wait. Like so. That can work. Then this is missing a 1. This one's missing a 5. then this row is missing a 2 and a 6. It would have to be like that because of the first domino. It has to be like so. This one's missing a 4, and you're missing a 1. You solved all the puzzles in story mode. Golden Geek. I got a Golden Geek award. More silver. Excellent. I've got the silver this guy took that started this whole mess. Wait, is this a clover? No. Blood in his throat. Oh! Hi! That takes care of Colonel Pinchians and his Ilgon house. I've got all the silver. I've got to transport back to the cave and finish this. Okay, so the arrowheads, all the rings, the ribbon, and the olive branch. The wounds I inflicted on your friend with my talons are healed. The sins of his forefathers are resolved. Oh, shit. Ah! The sun is so bright! Ah! This literally ended on a ride off into the sunset ending? Click to continue. Oh, he's not chained up anymore. The wrongs done by my lineage are being resolved in the spirit world. I can feel the healing and my spirit is recharging. Goodbye, my friend. Right. All the same, I think I'll ride that band hand. You've completed story mode. Oh. You completed story mode without using any hints. You completed story mode with no black cat appearances. Yay! So we didn't get all of them, and that's fine. I feel like for, like, the unlimited one, I'm not gonna do it for this stream. Mainly because I'm sure there is an end, but I don't know how long that takes. That's like an extra thing that I don't think is, like, plot heavy or plot relevant. It's just, like, a fun thing to do, from my understanding. So I'll probably, like, play that, like, in my own time if I ever felt like it. But we did it! So that's the second game complete, and we can start the third game on Monday, so that way we can shift the schedule of what game is played when. So that way I can work with the alliteration of Midnight Mystery Monday, because I think that would be nice. But yeah, we can now maybe look a little into like some of the behind the scenes stuff to like maybe while I'm like going over the schedule and like thanking everyone, maybe, I don't know. It might throw me off my rhythm, but I do want to take at least a little look at it. At Sarah's, buried neath the grave, 'tis a raven egg on Easter born. Approach the tombstone and be brave. A rodent shift exposes what we have sworn. What? Bonus content. No, 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 no! No! Take me out! No! Go away! Character sketches. Abigail, Alice, Phoebe and Hepzibah, Bad Hand Mackenzie, Guard Lincoln, Edwin Stanton, Chillingworth and Hester Prime, Doctor, Dorothy Good, Nathaniel Hawthorne, Innkeeper, Judge Hawthorne, Franklin Pierce, Roger Conant, Tabble, Philip English, Sheriff Corwin, Sarah Good, more Sarah Good, before and after, sketch, render, final, sketch, render, final, sketch, render, final, render, final, render, final, render, final, render, final, render, final. Research history. Salem witch trials. Oh god. In the end, the following people were executed or died in prison. Jesus Christ. June, July, August, September. So many people died within the span of 4 months. A lot of them on the same day, too. But yeah, it's cool that they, like, studied and, like, did their research. I can always respect that. I'll go ahead and, like, sort of, like, show the pages, because I don't want to, like, tear my throat a bit more. I don't know if I'm tearing it or not, but like, I can definitely tell in my voice that like I'm getting to the point where like reading more is probably not the best idea. So I'll go ahead and like just show it so that way if anyone wanted to pause and read, then they could. What's the panic room? Push me. Oh, it's just like animations of like all the jump scares they put in this game. Fun. Deleted scenes. Cemetery, statue, hidden objects. Altar, hidden objects. Player study close-up. Player study close-up. Old version of village entrance. Old version of courthouse. Scent shop. That's cool. Anyway, exclusive hunt. 0 out of 100 coins collected. So I'll probably do these off screen, because I don't know how long they'll take. I don't think I've ever, like, played those, like, even when I, like, completed everything. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for joining the stream. Next Monday, we will be continuing more with Midnight Mysteries, and Wednesday and Friday are currently undetermined, but there is still a poll taking place, so that way anyone who wants to give their own input for what games they want me to play for next week, they can put in their vote and like, put their opinion out there like that. So with that, I will see you guys on Monday. Bye!